Well, hi, Scorpios. Welcome to Cicalia Botanical Tarot Horoscope reading for your month of December 2019. This is the first set of tarot horoscopes that I am posting. I'm very excited about it. Why don't we jump right in? So right now I will be using my favorite deck. This is Shadowscapes. And I have already, before starting this video, gone ahead and meditated and infused the deck with your energy, Scorpio, for a general reading for the month of December 2019. I'm also going to be using the Deviant Tarot deck as a consult for asking for further clarification if needed in the reading. And then the overall theme for this month's reading for Scorpio in December 2019, I have the Living with a Feather Heart Oracle deck. This is a brand new deck to me, and I love it. I highly recommend it. It's very unique. So I did go ahead and shuffle all the decks. So picking your card, your overriding theme for December 2019, we have I Live in Truth. Okay, so I'm excited to see what the book has to tell us about that. I'll go ahead and get your reading started. What I do want to say about this particular reading is I'm focusing our energy and our guidance on wellness and growth related to psychic development, creative endeavors, and entrepreneurial pursuits. So these are our main focuses for this reading. Should anything else need to make itself known, it will, and I will mention it, such as topics of love, romance, finances. Those are common questions, but we will find many videos like that on YouTube. I wanted to provide something a little bit different for this audience, and as those three areas are important to me, I thought it would resonate with the people that vibed with me and this channel. So thank you for being here. We're going to go ahead and get your reading started for Scorpios watching for December 2019. General reading focused more on wellness and growth in your psychic and divinational pursuits, entrepreneurial and creative endeavors. So I listen to Spirit as I lay out the cards, so it does take me longer than some readers, so bear with me. All right, let's flip these over. I'll go ahead and just go over the cards with you, as I don't have a second camera yet to make these things known. Are shown. I can make them known, but I can't show them to you just yet. So, in the present situation, I have the Queen of Cups. This is where you stand right now. Pretty good place. Your water element, you're right in your element. Feeling strong. What's crossing you, though, is death, or in this deck, the rebirth card. This is a phoenix. That point, that transition point of coming from the ashes into the brand new being. Sometimes can feel stagnant or painful or like limbo. We'll go more into that in a moment. Right behind you, we have the Fool. Right ahead of you, the Three of Pentacles. Above you or in your thoughts, Justice. Ace of Wands for your subconscious emotions. Advice, Four of Wands. Oh. But followed by, interesting enough, the Tower. Things in your external environment that you cannot control. Which definition of the Tower right there? Hopes and fears. Two of Swords, crossroads, making a decision. And final outcome, Seven of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look at your overriding card here from our oracle deck. I live in truth. I want to read for you from the book, and then tell you what I think about it overall in relation to the cards. I live in truth. The Hermetic principle of polarity describes the dual nature of reality in such a way that reconciles the very notion, stating that all truths are but half-truths, and every truth is half false. This complicated paradox may cause us to wonder, what is truth anyways? So in looking beyond the esoteric lens and into what in the present moment, this malleable concept may ideally be understood as a choice to live in alignment with what is authentic to your true instinct, the heart of your soul's song. So this is more about self-truth. When we are out of alignment with truth, the heart can feel heavy, angered in the weight of deceit to self, paralyzed by inauthentic action. The venomous energy of dishonesty constricts the potential to be a creator within a consciously creative reality, as the space in which your soul orbits spirals into discord. In looking at a life of truth as an ideal to strive toward, let us be reminded of the serpent as an energetic metaphor. The serpent moves through life fluidly, following intuition, allowing its senses to guide its actions, and does not question movement, but rather follows an instinctual truth. As time goes by, the serpent sheds its skin, letting go of what is no longer necessary, slightly transformed, but still ever evolving and consistently moving with the momentum of its soul's song. In our human existence, we are presented with daily obstacles and potentially difficult personalities that will cause us to instinctually tell a half-truth or say something half-false. But if we try to stay in alignment with our first intuition and speak less, teach more, we anchor our awareness in authenticity. For every true no way we say, we remain in alignment with more yes, and what may feel in opposition is actually a reconciliation with duality. The snake sheds its skin when it is no longer necessary, but it is still the same snake. If we remember to shed what is in discord with our truth as no longer in alignment with our soul's song, we become who we truly are, transformed. So that was an interesting perspective that I do see speaking to you complex Scorpios, most definitely. So, looking at your cards right now, I definitely want some clarification here. Definitely on that Seven of Swords in the outcome position. It's interesting how you start off the month and I see where this is going. And so, I always like to see things turning for the better, but sometimes we have challenges we must face in order to grow. So what is it about the Seven of Swords that we can get some further clarification upon? And I have the Strength card. Ooh, all right. Also, let's take a look at this Tower. I mean, we've got some difficult cards here, I'll be honest. The Tower, Two of Swords, not always easy. Seven of Swords, a difficult situation to be put in. So a little bit more clarification on the Tower, although the depth typically speaks for itself. We've got the King of Pentacles. So it's possible some sort of professional development that's out of your control will be changing in a way that you either don't foresee or desire or really just have any control over as a whole. So I see you feeling actually pretty emotionally in your zone right now. It's a really good place to be in, and I'm happy for you. Really assess at the moment what it is that is making you feel that way. Because later in the month, as things progress and change on you, you're going to want to remember that. You're going to want to return to this moment and the things that you need to be in this place again, to have some moments of inner peace and joy. As I see things changing for you, strangely enough, like you are struggling with some sort of rebirth, some sort of there is some transition that you know you either need to do or is being pushed on you and you are resisting it. There is some sort of forward movement that just is really not happening for you right now, even though you're in a good space emotionally. Um, what is behind you is kind of this new moment, this the Fool energy, this new perspective, and and way about being. And I think you've only just begun, but you haven't let go of everything in the past in order to come into something new. You're kind of straddling two worlds right now, and it's really not gonna work for you, honestly. I'm looking at you in the future. You are going to be working with people to create something and letting go of maybe how you perceive working with others or how you thought that this was going to happen. You need to let go of that and allow things to manifest a lot more naturally and the way that opportunities are presenting themselves to you. We had the Justice card. So you're thinking a lot about the things that you have done or that have been done to you, and weighing out how how to handle it or how to perceive things, or in a way, honestly, what you feel you are worth. Um, Subconsciously, you have some new passions arising, and I think this goes right back to that very recent past when you've decided to embark on something new. Your advice is the Four of Wands. Your advice is to commit. You need to commit to this decision fully, honestly, with yourself and with everyone around you. So let's say you've decided to embark on a new wellness way of being. Let's say you're deciding you want to be vegan. Let's just use this as a very loose example. Um, you've done the planning. You've envisioned what it's going to look like. You've bought the food. You've started eating the food. You got the gym membership too. But you're still eating junk. Okay, you're wanting to do this new healthy thing, right? If you're going to the gym, you're half-assing it, or you're not really going, or you're really not pushing yourself. What I see is that you're going to have to utilize the help of others around you for support. Maybe you need to have your partner join in with you on this, or a friend, or have someone come to the gym with you, or get a personal trainer, or get an app that teaches you the exercises or to do them along with you at the gym. A meal planner, a website, plan your meals, and throw out everything that in your house that no longer fits what you are trying to eat. Like, don't even allow yourself to have those junk food options. And I mean, this commitment, the Four of Wands is a little bit more committed than that. So, I mean, think about what it is that you are trying to start anew and how this can apply to you. The cards are saying you need to commit. And what you can't really help is that something around you, the Tower, something in your environment is going to change dramatically, possibly suddenly, and there's really not a lot you can do about it. And I see this having to do, the King of Pentacles It probably has something to do with finances, or it has something to do with how you make your money, your career. So maybe this new Fool card is you stepping into a new career, and maybe once you've made, you need to make this commitment, because maybe this old way of being is about to go away anyways, whether you like it or not, whether you're ready for it or not. So you really need to start getting it in gear and utilizing the energies of this month astrologically that I will discuss here in a moment for you, and allowing everything to work for you to your benefit. Um, I have what you fear is the Two of Swords. You're at you're at a crossroads. You have to make a decision, and you know you have to make a decision. You know you're probably going to be burned out if you're working your full-time job and you're starting a new business, and this new business is requiring 60 hours a week, but you also want to stay, healthy, this new regimen that you've decided, which is going to take more hours of your life. Plus, you have your friends, your relationship, your family. You've got a lot of commitments, and something has to go. And something is holding you back like a dead weight. You are hanging on to some ashes that just need to go. What I see on the outcome, though, like Seven of Swords, that doesn't mean because you have made a commitment and you have decided to go forth with all of these new ways of being. Like some people, a good way to be successful at a new diet is to tell everybody, the whole world, this is what I'm doing, and hold me accountable. I would say that this month, the commitment is an internal commitment. It's something for you, yourself, alone, that you need to honor. And maybe it's best to keep some things to yourself right now. You are going to have to, you might feel like you're also defending this new choice, this new path to some people. Let's say, like the vegan thing, the simple example I gave. You're probably going to have some people coming at you. Well, where are you getting your protein? This isn't healthy. I really don't think this is a good idea. Or maybe you're trying to stop drinking and you have friends that you go out and have cocktails with or beers with, and they want you to come out to the bar, and you've already told them, hey, I'm taking a break, but they're like, well, what do you mean? Like, it's just a beer. Like, it's not a big deal. It's not like you have a drinking problem. What's the deal? Like, let's hang out. And you have to defend your stance and your position. So you're going to find there's a fine line between letting people know what they need to know and keeping some things private. Some things you are going to have to defend in order to be successful, to stay the course, and other things the world is not ready to know or does not need to know, because some aspects of this rebirth process aren't there yet totally. I think, though, the Strength card, yeah, so you're gonna have to utilize a strong sense of self-awareness and self-discipline this month. The good thing is our energies are, the universal astrological energies are supporting this right now. So we have December 2nd, Jupiter moves into Capricorn, where it will remain for about a year and 2 weeks. This is a very productive time for us. So this is a great time to really commit to these new ways of being that are meaningful to you. And it may even be possible that you're feeling right now in the sense of emotional fulfillment because you finally have figured out what you want. You finally said, this is what I'm going to do. This is my new path. And you're feeling good about it. But you're just struggling with that full transition over. And this energy is saying just persevere, do not give up. Transitions are rarely easy, especially big ones and meaningful ones. Basically, prepare to be very busy. Be very busy, and so therefore be very organized. You're going to focus on only what is important. So drop the dead weight, drop the things that aren't taking you into the future you that you do not need right now to maintain a healthy, whatever, a healthy financial balance, sleep balance, health regimen, relationship well-being. Anything that's too overboard or extra, watch out for. Just because you're going to be busy on a lot of fronts. The next date to take a look at would be December 12th, the full moon in Gemini. You're really going to be feeling this need for change around this time. And so really harness that energy. It can be distracting. It can be disorienting. Don't get distracted, though. Feel why you are wanting to change. And allow, the distractions, kind of like in meditation, to flow through you. Acknowledge that they're there, but allow them to be what they are and continue on their way. And then we have December 20th, Venus moves into Aquarius. So that is about adventure and romance. So relationships as well. Can even be, maybe like bringing some more romance into business, or adventurous romance into business. And what I mean by that would be like things that you love, that give you the good vibes and the good feels, and you'll be feeling that more all around. You might change up your appearance a little bit more adventurously. You might change up the appearance of your business. You might have a lot of like more adventurous creative projects surrounding your love interests or your passions. December 21st is going to be the winter solstice. You're going to feel more connection with friends and enjoy this holiday season, I think. I sense good energy actually for even those of you that are us that get stressed by the holidays and being around family and obligatory interactions. It's not going to be as stressful, so that's nice. December 26th, the new moon moves into Capricorn, the day after Christmas. This is some serious manifestation time. If you're into moon magic, do your moon magic focused on your professional goals and really narrow it down. And the energies with Jupiter in Capricorn and this new moon in Capricorn, you're going to really find that like you are just focused and you're like more realistic about your goals and your expectations and what you can do right now and what you can achieve with the things that you have, your resources that you have, and what you want to do right now. And you're going to go out and do it, and you're going to feel a sense of accomplishment because you will find that success is coming to you a lot more easier as you have more clarity. So really focus on those professional projects and stay committed, because this energy in and of itself is about staying committed. And your own advice, Scorpio, is to really commit. Commit to those professional projects. Commit to those personal goals. Do the work and feel the growth in positive ways. So that is the gist of the highlights of what is going on this month for everybody. And in relation to you, I would say the overarching theme for you with like I live in truth is about finding your own truths and what makes you run, what makes you wake up in the morning, what are you passionate about and excited about to do with your day, with this upcoming year. Like what are you dreaming about doing in 2020? How are you going to make that happen? How can you start right now in December? These are exciting times. This month is an incredibly good month. And I just want you to know that I know you have a couple of cards in here that are a little bit tough and challenging. I see you pressing forward through those. I think the biggest challenge may be the commitment and the getting, leaving the past in the past and allowing the future to unfold and bloom as you step and progress forward. So I wish you so much luck and so much happiness and good health and wealth. And I hope you have a wonderful and blessed December, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Blessed be.